Perhaps you can remember the first night you spent away from home. For you, it was probably with a grandparent, aunt and uncle, or friend. Even if the prospect of being away from home was a bit unsettling, in the back of your mind, you knew you'd be home in a day or two, back to the familiar surroundings of your own room. But for hundreds of children in our community, their first night away is the beginning of one of the most difficult seasons of their lives. These are foster children. Any way you look at it, foster care is a hard reality because at some point in every scenario, a child is taken from family. The story of a child moving into foster care is never a happy one. At the very least, parents struggle with circumstances that make them unable to care for their child. Sometimes it's a matter of simple neglect. In the very worst cases, a child suffers abuse. After separation, the journey of a foster child is anything but stable. They bounce without warning from place to place. They endure the emotional trauma of uncertainty, and they wander through a world of confusion. Imagining the story of one of these children is heartbreaking. It's overwhelming to realize that at any time in our country, there are over 500,000 stories of children just like this. In the state of Georgia alone, it ranges from 8,000 to 14,000 children in care. And within our own community, your local county, there are around 400 children in the system. 400! That's a lot of kids, and not even half of them will sleep in a safe, nurturing environment tonight. Problems this deep and this wide leave us with humbling questions. Where do we start? If we could find a place to start, what difference would one church, one family, one person really make?
But think about this. In our community, there are almost as many churches as there are foster children. So the problem certainly isn't capacity. There are more than enough church people to help. The question is, how do you mobilize those who could help with the demand of hurting children? You'd need someone who knows the system and the church and could bring them together. That someone is Faith to Foster. Faith to Foster is a local ministry intent on engaging the church in foster care. They are partners with Faith Bridge Foster Care and Chatham County to equip the church to solve the foster care crisis in our own backyards. Some families will do a lot and become foster parents. Then we raise up support for them, like babysitting, tutoring, transporting, and providing supplies. As the body of Christ, we will make a difference. And more than just opening our homes and our church, we will be sharing our lives and give the foster child a picture, maybe for the first time, of what a healthy home and a Christian family look like.